I'd like to bring up some points that the negative brought. They had said that the way that teachers are, there's not a standardized way to evaluate teachers. While there actually is a way, and for example, we have Ohio and Oregon. In Ohio and Oregon, what they did, they eliminated tenure and replaced it with a 2-year renewal contracts. In Oregon, doing this, they were able to develop like programs in which that they were able to supervise their instructors more as in every 3 months or so. So in doing something like this, we have a stricter supervision on our instructors. Also, in Ohio situation, officials have adopted a more creative approach by establishing a mentoring program to teachers' performance. We're not, even though if teachers aren't able to be good instructors to their students, we don't want to just eliminate them. They didn't go through the whole going to school trying to get their degree and that sort, and then once your evaluation unsatisfactory, oh yeah, you're off the boat, we don't want you no more. No, we want to keep those instructors, and we want to find a way and to make them better. And also, they had said that we shouldn't be focusing on the English and math scores. Why are we focusing on English and math scores? Those are the basic subjects that we should be focusing, because how are we going to survive in society if math and English are the fundamentals that make our society? And also, you keep mentioning about unions and that sort. Why are we mentioning about unions? We're talking about here the tenure system and how it's ineffective. And also, we should be looking at more at who's in charge of that tenure system and how we should reform the tenure system or stop the tenure system for whole and start creating what Ohio did, a 2-year program in which like these teachers have a time in which those 2 years they're able to teach and that sort and not be fired, but at that same time they're going to be evaluated during that time period. And if they fail to do so in those 2 years, they will have to go through those mentoring programs as was done in Ohio. They also had said that the tenure is protecting teachers, and that's our problem. That's why the tenure is having so much trouble, because like as I mentioned before in my that there was teachers that were having oral sex, also teachers that were telling their students to call them Miss God. Why should we even be protecting those teachers? We should be trying to reform those teachers, trying to send them into those mentoring programs and to make them better. And also, the tenure system, if teachers are going into the workforce as teachers, why should it be that they should have a tenure system to protect them? Then knowing that, oh, if I have the tenure, I'm going into teaching because I'm going to have the tenure system to back my side. It should be teachers want to teach. Teachers want to change the lives of students. If you're saying that the tenure system is there to like protect teachers, and because it won't allow them to be fired, then what's the whole point of teaching? Like, what's the motivation that keeps teachers for teaching and to be the best teacher they can be to their students?